Page 21, Largo, from the New World Symphony by Dvorák. Later on, years later after the symphony was written and, well, published, someone came along and added words to the melody, and so the song, if you're doing the words, is called Going Home. So let's talk about this. We have the treble and bass clefs again. We got the time signature 4/4. We see the hands are playing together. The right hand is getting the melody throughout. The left hand has these chords. The C chord, they're tied. The G7 chord, now it's tied too. Everything's tied. And that's pretty much it. Then you're going to play the right hand louder than the left. And it tells you the MF and the P. The MF is what you need. You don't need that P below the bottom staff. That is, You're going to do that automatically. So in my mind, take a pencil and you cross out that P. It's unnecessary. You're interested in this. This is the melody. All this stuff in the left hand has to be soft. So just keep this in the background. And that takes practice to do that too. Even though you may not be able to do it at first, I'm encouraging you to keep trying it, and it will come in time. You'll gain more control on how loud and soft you're pushing these keys down. Now there is a note at the bottom of this about the chords that appear above the C and the G7 above it. In a lot of music, popular music or religious music or whatever, if you have a guitar player around, they can read these chords and improvise on that chord while you're playing the piano part. You can play together in that sense. That's fine. But they're telling you the chord changes. Now it says that it appears to change with the melody, and that's not true. The chord will change with the harmony. Remember melodic and harmonic intervals, where melodic is a note after another and a harmonic is when you're hearing notes at the same time? The note changes with the harmony. The note is actually telling you what the harmony is. It's defining it for you. So at the beginning of this, when it says C, the little C at the beginning, it's referring to the harmony, in this case, the C chord. Now you put the hands together. A lot of times, all of it together is the C chord harmony. Not always, but I mean you can have other notes going on, but the overall harmony involved is C, and it's going to stay there until it changes. So the third measure over, you get a G7. You don't need a chord in the second measure because it's still C. It's like dynamics. You stick with it until you're given something else. So here, the G7's in the third measure, so that's going to be the harmony until you get something else. And you get something else at the beginning of the second line when the C chord comes back. So the harmony is really changing with the chords in most cases, not the melody. If the harmony and the melody is changing it, that can make it change too. But right now, the chords in the left hand are driving this harmony stuff, what these chords are. I don't have a lot else to say. The tempo, they say slow. That's fine. I would encourage you to go look up, maybe in YouTube or somewhere, the New World Symphony and listen to it. It's gorgeous. It really is. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try it out. So you're in C position. Remember, the left hand's got to go down to this G7 chord though. So the left hand is not always in C position. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.